Lee Jung-jae might just be the most unpredictable powerhouse to hit the global stage in recent memory. One minute, he was captivating Korean audiences with political dramas and intense action roles. The next, he was flung into a global spotlight so intense that even major Hollywood icons took notice. But how did he really get here, and what shocking twists might be lurking behind the scenes of his skyrocketing success? Buckle up, because this story is only getting started. Long before he was dodging red jumpsuit guards on Netflix, Lee Jung-jae was busy making waves in Korean entertainment. In 2009, he led the political drama series Chief of Staff, playing a brilliant yet morally conflicted advisor in the ruthless world of Korean politics. Some fans suspected big changes were coming for him, especially since his character's steely resolve felt strangely real, almost like he was channeling personal ambition through the role. In 2020, he took a dark turn in Deliver Us from Evil, portraying a vengeance-driven villain who refused to back down. Critics praised the way he seemed to vanish into that menacing character. Rumors sparked that his performance was so intense, some staff members on set felt uncomfortable. But that only fed the hype. Behind the scenes, insiders whispered Lee Jung-jae was on the cusp of a massive breakthrough. They just didn't realize how massive it would be. Then Squid Game arrived like a thunderbolt in 2021, instantly changing everything. Lee Jung-jae's portrayal of Song Gi-hun, an ordinary man backed into a corner by crushing debt, struck a nerve worldwide. Audiences found him surprisingly relatable. With his flaws and desperate need for a miracle, the series' lethal twists and childhood game horrors took center stage. But it was Lee Jung-jae's layered performance that glued everyone to the screen. Yet behind its instant success, controversies boiled. Some critics slammed Squid Game for being needlessly violent and psychologically scarring. A few production rumors even suggested disagreements about the show's brutal content, but Lee Jung-jae kept a cool front. If he worried about the moral implications, he never showed it. Instead, he emerged from the chaos as the face of Netflix's biggest hit to date, leaving behind his old status as just another respected Korean actor. In the blink of an eye, the entire planet knew who Lee Jung-jae was. Industry observers described him as overnight global royalty, even though he'd been honing his craft for decades. Then the accolades poured in. He took home the Outstanding Performance by a Male Actor in a Drama Series at the SAG Awards, beating out heavyweight contenders from Hollywood's elite. Next came the Emmy buzz, planting him firmly on the red carpet in front of paparazzi, who finally learned how to pronounce his name. But not everyone was thrilled. Some fans of veteran Hollywood actors grumbled online, arguing it was unfair for a rookie in Western circles to claim such massive awards so quickly. They couldn't have known the depth of Lee Jung-jae's filmography back in Korea. Speculation spread about whether American directors and producers would start rolling out the red carpet just to capitalize on his newfound stardom. Deals for big endorsements and brand campaigns were rumored. Suddenly, it felt like every major ad agency wanted that calm, piercing Lee Jung-jae gaze to hawk their products. As if the Squid Game mania wasn't enough, it turned out the force was strong with Jung-jae. News soon broke that Lee Jung-jae had snagged a leading role in the upcoming Star Wars spin-off, The Acolyte. Overnight, fan forums erupted with speculation about who he might be playing. A Sith in disguise, a cunning Jedi Master, or perhaps a political puppet master controlling events from the shadows. For a saga that's been around for decades, the introduction of a major Korean star in a lead capacity was a huge statement. Yet controversies crept in. Whispers claimed that certain Hollywood names felt overshadowed. After all, a new star from an entirely different corner of the world was stepping in, and fans were already calling him the show's main draw. A handful of critics even questioned whether Disney was simply riding the Squid Game hype train to attract Asian audiences. Lee Jung-jae himself remained tight-lipped, focusing on learning the ropes of galactic lore while brushing off any suggestions that he was about to dethrone well-established Hollywood icons. And that wasn't all. The rumor mill churned with talk that multiple studios were courting him for upcoming spy thrillers and historical epics. From hush Marvel cameo chatter to a script for a gritty crime drama set in New York's underbelly, the possibilities seemed limitless. Some fans wondered if Lee Jung-jae, once known for his carefully chosen roles, might bite off more than he could chew. Others believed he could handle anything. When Squid Game returned for its second season, expectations were sky high, and it delivered with new games, shocking plot twists, and characters even more desperate than before. I still keep hearing that Mingle song. Critics praised the show's deeper exploration of moral dilemmas and the way it raised the stakes far beyond simple survival. Viewers, on the other hand, seemed split. Some hailed Season 2 as a bold evolution of the series, while others argued it veered too far into psychological territory that left them more disturbed than entertained. But if there's one thing everyone agreed on, it's that Lee Jung-jae's performance was more intense than ever. Controversies still trailed behind. Concerned groups demanded stricter content warnings, pointing to some particularly harrowing sequences they felt pushed boundaries. A few longtime fans also questioned whether Season 2 relied too heavily on shock value. Yet, despite these gripes, the massive viewership numbers spoke louder than any complaints. Season 2 broke records once again, cementing the franchise's place in pop culture history. And that's exactly why talk of Season 3 ignited so quickly. Even before the second season wrapped, rumors swirled about bigger budgets and potential global expansions. Could Squid Game go international this time? Might we see contestants from different countries battling it out in twisted region-specific challenges? Lee Jung-jae fueled the speculation by teasing interviews that hinted Gi-hun's story was nowhere near finished. Many believe Season 3 will pull the rug out from under viewers yet again, delivering the most provocative themes and hair-raising twists in the series so far. Whether that thrills you or terrifies you, one truth remains. The world can't seem to look away from the nightmarish contests this show has to offer, especially when Lee Jung-jae is at the center of all the madness. Amid all this frenzy, some forgot that Lee Jung-jae had already made his directorial debut with the espionage thriller Hunt. Though released before his Star Wars casting was public knowledge, Hunt proved he wasn't merely a front-of-camera performer. Critics praised his ability to juggle starring in and directing the film, while fans noted the meticulous way he constructed tension. Almost overnight, chatter of a sequel began to swirl. And why not? Between Squid Game mania and The Acolyte, anything with his name attached was bound to pique global interest. But with great fame comes even greater scheduling conflicts. Rumors hinted that Lee Jung-jae was swamped, balancing Netflix production deadlines, possible Star Wars promotional tours, and secret meetings about new scripts for 2025 releases. Some insiders speculated he might face creative burnout, or be forced to decline certain roles that didn't meet his standard. Others whispered that a few major studios were pressuring him to lock in multi-year contracts. If any of that is true, Lee Jung-jae hasn't shown signs of slowing down, at least publicly. Instead, he seems more determined to capitalize on this once-in-a-lifetime momentum. If you thought Lee Jung-jae's stardom peaked with Squid Game, think again. Between rumored controversies on the Hollywood front, potential conflicts over streaming content guidelines, and the swirling excitement around Squid Game Season 3, his journey is far from over. He's no longer just another celebrated Korean actor. He's become an international figure, poised to leave an indelible mark on global pop culture. But here's the burning question. With so many projects, countless rumors, and the possibility of overshadowing even the biggest Hollywood stars, can Lee Jung-jae maintain this incredible balance? Or will the weight of skyrocketing fame tip the scales in unforeseen ways? That's the lingering mystery fueling endless speculation among fans and skeptics alike. One thing's certain, from here on out, the world will be watching every move he makes, and the story is only growing more intriguing with each new twist. And if all these developments are any indication, we haven't seen anything yet. The man who broke global viewership records with a brutal survival drama is about to take on entire new worlds. Keep an eye out, because whatever he does next, it's almost guaranteed to shock everyone who thinks they've already seen it all. To avoid being eliminated, hit that subscribe button for Glitz Dish. You don't want to miss the next round of Hollywood drama. And let me know in the comments, what do you think of Lee Jung-jae? Did you see him before he was in Squid Game? Let me know. I'm all ears.